Okay. Hey, hmm. Sorry, this feels so weird.
No, let's talk because I actually want to learn about hair.
Okay, let's
I
do that.
actually want, yeah.
Okay, so I think before we start talking, it'll be good to just introduce ourselves. Like, I can go first. Um,
Okay.
so my name is Waya, and I'm the founder of Crown Main, which is an online hair and beauty supply store. So you can get like all your ORS, Pantu, expressions, things like that off of Crown Meat. And I just thought this kind of conversation would be really nice to have just between like regular women because I mean there's so many influencers on Instagram and stuff that give you product reviews, but I just feel like it's nice to hear experiences from people who aren't really getting paid to talk about products, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
Absolutely.
But
Yep.
yeah, so I just thought it would be nice to have these kind of like conversations just with, my friends or like other women, customers, things like that, just for us to share experiences, talk about products that have worked for us. And today's conversation is specifically about dry hair and just our experiences in general, if we've been able to overcome it, any tips, things like that. So yeah, B, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Dinia Okoye, and I am an ACCA student. I also have a hair and beauty, no, a hair brand. I'm a hairstylist based in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
My business is called Prim and Trim. So we supply wigs, make custom made wigs. We also do wig revamping services. And yeah, I'm also very interested in hearing more about natural hair because I've been natural for 4 years, and I feel like where my hair is, it can be better, can
Yeah.
be so much better. So I'm really interested in sharing my experience, and I'm also interested in hearing your experience.
Yeah. Okay. So I think like for me, my dry hair journey, like since, excuse me. So like in terms of having dry hair, I think I've experienced dry hair from when I had relaxed hair.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had relaxed hair, I think that was when it was the worst. And then I dyed my hair on top of that, and it was
Oh
just
wow.
like like I would comb my hair and it would just be falling off. It felt like
Really
when you like touch your hair and you hear that really crunchy, it was
crispy, yeah.
awful. Like, and then now that my hair is natural, I still have like dry hair sometimes, but it's definitely not as bad as it was back then. Um, and like recently, I found out that like when you have relaxed hair and you dye your hair, that actually impacts like
Mm-hmm,
having dry hair as well. And I didn't know that at that point. Everybody was
mm-hmm.
dyeing their hair. I was like, I'm jumping on the wagon. And that time, I wasn't even using any hair products. I wasn't using anything. Like, I would literally relax my hair, put some
Mm-hmm.
cream on my scalp, and be going my way. Like, there was no leave-in conditioner. There was no oil. There was nothing. So my hair was literally just, it was awful. Um, but like I would say now it's a totally different. I think I'm just going to focus on my experience now with natural hair because I've definitely tried a lot more things and I think I'm more skilled in that area because my hair is natural. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like knowing your hair porosity is so important. Like,
Oh yeah, I don't still know mine.
oh, you need to do it. It's like it was.
Yeah.
When did I do my hair porosity? Maybe last month or 2 months ago, and I was so shocked because I always thought I had like normal porosity hair, which is literally just like you have no problem getting your hair moisturized and you
Mm-hmm,
have no
mm-hmm.
problem like retaining moisture. But like you can do it using like the cup of water test. I don't know if
Yeah, yeah. Someone told me that. My
you
friend told me that recently.
yeah. So I literally put like a strand of my hair in the cup and it stayed at the top. It was like I came back after 30 minutes and it was still at the top. It didn't even
So if
move.
it's at the top, what do you have? High or low?
Low porosity hair, which means that it's difficult getting moisture into my hair. But once it gets in, it's fine. I don't have any
That's
problem.
my own hair. I'm sure that's my hair, but I'm going to do a test. I'm going
I,
to do it.
I, I feel like everybody needs to know, like, once you understand that, I feel like it just unlocks a different level. Like, things start to make sense. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
No wonder this product doesn't
Because
work.
obviously you will now know what products work for you and what
Yeah,
products don't work.
exactly. So for me, that has like been the main thing, just understanding my hair porosity. And like, so I know that my problem now is not retaining moisture, which I've always kind of known. Like, it's just maybe trying to get the moisture in there in the first place. And I think one thing that really helps is I wash my hair, like I when I'm washing my hair, I close the door and I use quite warm water, so it gets very steamy in there. And then I was reading that that helps to open up your hair pores, like your hair
Okay.
follicle, sorry. So
Mm-hmm.
your when you finally like condition your hair, it's actually able to go in very, very well into your hair. So when you're deep conditioning, it's able to go in. It's the same thing, it's the same reason why you would steam your hair. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like when you put your hair in steam to open up your hair
Yeah.
follicles when you're deep
Yeah.
conditioning. So it's like kind of like the same, you know, like thought process behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
think that really helps me because like I won't say on a normal day I really have like problems trying to get moisture into my hair.
Mm.
That's not something I've really been, at the moment. But for like you, because you were saying that you find it difficult to get moisture into your hair. So
Mm-hmm.
what do you do about that? Or like
That's why I said to you. You remember you told me you do your lock method
Mhm.
once a week. That's why I said to you I do mine every day because I feel yeah I know. But like to me, to people who will be like, oh my god, that's too much. But to me, it's just like have a shower every night. So when I go into the bathroom and I see my hair stuff there, I know I'm going to do it. And it literally doesn't take me up to 5 minutes. It's literally just spraying my hair with water. Or
Okay.
sometimes I may not use water. I may use just the Cantu.
Yeah.
So I just put the Cantu on and then put my oils in, and I can seal it with shea butter. So
Okay. What oil
for
do
me,
you use?
I mix a lot of oils. But and I think I have in my oil bottle. I think I have castor oil. I have argan oil. I have jojoba oil.
Yeah. So argan oil is a very, very good moisturizing oil. But I think sometimes another problem is using the wrong products because you can
Yeah,
be using like, so castor oil is a good sealing oil, meaning that if you put it on your hair,
yeah.
it seals in whatever moisture is in there already. So if you put anything on top of it, nothing is
It's
entering.
not going to go. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
So like
It's true.
yeah, I think you kind of need to understand the products you're using as well. But like yeah, jojoba oil and castor oil, good sealing oils. And then argan oil. Like that's like one of my faves. Like I use this one, the Pantene one, argan.
Okay.
Yeah. But like
Mm.
Cream of Nature also does one like kind of like a cheaper alternative.
I think the oils I have even are from Holland and Barrett, all these oils, and I
Okay.
didn't buy them for hair. I
Yeah.
bought them for my skin.
Okay.
But I feel like I don't want to buy hair. I know argan oil is argan oil, yes, but then the one that Cream of Nature would make or the ones like hair products will make, hair brands will make, I think it will be different. I think
I don't know because I've never actually used like just the ones from
Holland and
Holland
Barrett and
Barrett and Co. But like I think some of these ones will have like other things in there.
other things in it. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think. But yeah.
So that's why I said yeah. So I do my lock method. When I say every day, it's meant to be every day, but obviously some days I just can't be bothered, especially days that I know I'm really tired and I don't feel like wrapping my head to sleep that night. So I just put on my bonnet or whatever, but I know it's going to fall off. But normally when I tie, my bonnet will fall off. But then I wear two things. So I tie my hair with something and then I put the bonnet on top.
Okay.
So sometimes I can't be bothered to tie the thing underneath. So I just wear the bonnet. So I know it's going to fall off. So I don't want oils on my pillow. So I won't bother putting anything on my hair.
Yeah.
But I try to put things on my hair. At least 5 days a week. I would. But my hair likes it. I think my hair likes it.
Okay. And you don't find it stressful.
No, I don't find it stressful at all because I'm used to it.
Then that's good. Like for me, I feel like everybody's hair is very like everyone's hair is unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not a one size fits all for everyone. Like me, I can say I do my lock method like once a week. Somebody else
Mm-hmm.
will be like, huh? Like that.
Like me, I was like, what?
You know,
To
like,
me, that can even that can't sustain my hair at all. My hair will be like, are you serious?
yeah, like so I think it's really, really different for like everyone. And if you can find like a regimen that works for you, then obviously
Yeah.
stick to it. But I also think that like if you find that maybe your hair is it's harder for your hair to get moisture in, maybe start like deep conditioning with heat. Like if you like
That's something I stopped doing. My my hair care, okay, my lock method and everything is good, but
Mhm.
you see my, what does I call it? Shampoo and conditioning. That's where my problem is. I
uh,
don't really do those things properly. Shampoo, conditioning, deep conditioning. I don't do those things. But when it comes to putting things on my hair, I put things on. So I that's my problem. I feel like I now need to know products that would work for my shampooing, my conditioning, and deep conditioning. That's my main issue.
those ones are definitely very, very important because
Mm-hmm.
you know if you're not cleaning your scalp properly, you're not cleaning your hair properly, all the products you use just are in your hair and nothing else.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you definitely need to have those on lock. For me, I love like sulfate free shampoos because they don't, you know, like back in the days, I don't remember the shampoos that we used to use. Some of them you finish washing your hair and your hair feels like you can tell that like all the oils are stripped out of your hair.
I definitely stripped. Yeah,
Like
you can. But all my life, like when I was a child, I've always used cream of nature. That's all
like
we've ever used. But obviously, still back then,
this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Which
now I
one?
use this one. No, you know, cream of nature. They have this detangling. That one I think had sulfates. They
Yeah.
had this detangling and conditioning shampoo, something like that.
Okay.
Well, that thing is so good. That shampoo is so good, but I think it has sulfate. But it never really dried my hair. It was never. It's the one that the body's completely red. Yeah, there's one that the body's just completely red. It
I
doesn't have
thought it was
argan
the
oil in
bigger
it.
one of this one because the bigger
No, no,
one.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Definitely not. No. Yeah, it's not that one. But that one, the body's just, it's just red, and the body's not like that. It's fully covered red.
Okay.
But yeah, detangling and conditioning, and that thing was just so good.
So
When I
what?
was at uni, I don't know. It just back then, obviously, when I was younger, my mom is the one who used to take care of my hair.
Okay.
When you start taking care of it yourself, then that's where the problem is because you're lazy to do most of these things.
Yeah.
But at uni, when I was at uni, I started using it again because then I was taking my hair seriously
Mm-hmm.
and my hair was flourishing. My hair was beautiful, full, long. It was so good. And I used to do my lock method every day, wash day every week. But no, I wash with shampoo this week, next week co-wash, next week
Okay.
shampoo, next week. My hair was doing so well. I could just tell that my hair is the kind of hair that loves attention.
Yeah.
But I've not been able to give that hair this hair attention of recent.
Why? You need to go back. Like, you can't come and be complaining. My hair is dry, but then you don't pay any attention.
Yeah, my hair loves
Work
attention.
now.
My hair loves attention. So I know the things. I know that things will work for me. I
Yeah,
know, but
like
I
if
just
that one works, definitely go back to it. Like even if it has like these days, like everyone just talks about like I feel like especially in like the natural hair group, like they have like rules that you have to follow. We're not using sulfates. We're not using like hair grease. We're not using, but I don't feel like it works for everyone. So
no,
like
I
if
don't.
you're using something that had sulfates in it and your hair was flourishing,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
go ahead with it. It's like
It was because then I didn't know anything about sulfates and I wasn't really interested in. I wasn't reading anything. I was just
yeah,
trying to take care of my hair with oils, and I was doing too much, but not too much.
yeah,
Not too many products, but I was probably doing too much. Like doing it every week. People will say it's too much. People will say their hair likes that. Some people don't like to wash their hair after 3 months because that's when their hair will
no,
grow.
don't please don't do that one. That one
No,
is
no, no, I can't do that one because I know my hair likes attention. So that will not work
that's
for me.
nasty behavior.
It will break. My hair will break. But yeah, people do that, and but for me, my hair likes attention.
Yeah. I think mine is not really like it's the kind of hair that you can just leave it and then it just does its own thing. But then I make sure I wash my hair like every at like every 2 weeks. But
Mm.
these days I'm starting to do it. I'm trying, I was telling you I'm starting like a new
Yeah.
hair
Hmm.
regimen and stuff. So again with the shampoo, so I've been using like cream of nature,
Yeah.
the sulfate free one. But then I told you I was suffering from like build up as well on my hair. So I've
Uh-huh.
changed to like a black soap shampoo. Um,
Okay. But black soap, is it not drying?
so that's what I was scared of when I started using it. It cleans my scalp very, very well, but it doesn't dry my hair. So I was
Really?
like, okay. perfect. This is what I need. Because I felt like my scalp, because I was very heavy handed with all my products. Like the amount of leave-in, I don't know how long, maybe like 5 times I'll use my leave-in,
Yeah.
like the big jar
Yeah.
of leave-in, and like it'll be done. So I was very, very heavy handed, and I didn't feel like this cream of nature was really cutting it. Like it was really going in there. So with the black soap, that one definitely really, really helped. And it doesn't dry your hair at all. So like in terms of like shampoos, when you have dry hair, me personally, I say sulfate free ones. But I mean, if you've tried some sulfate, the ones that have sulfates and it worked for you, like please go ahead.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to just follow the bandwagon because everybody's doing it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then for conditioners, like I also try and make sure I balance my condition protein and conditioning conditioners. Sorry,
Yeah.
moisturizing conditioners.
Yeah.
So like before I didn't know, like I would just pick up like hair mayonnaise and be using it on my hair. Like when I had relaxed hair, I probably used it on my hair like every time I washed my hair. And then I also noticed then like all these things I didn't know then because I'll just wonder like how did my hair look like this? When you use like a lot of like all these hair mayonnaise and stuff and you're not
Mm-hmm.
alternating it, your hair starts to look like straw. Relax. Like it just looks, you know, when you finish washing your hair, just looking in the mirror, like, what is this? It just looks bleh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know how to explain it. It just looks like straw. Anyways, so now I just try and make sure like I'm alternating them or so
So how
either
often do you do the mayonnaise?
so what I do now is I mix like equal parts of a moisturizing conditioner.
Ah,
And,
okay, okay.
yeah, and like hair mayonnaise, so like organic. So the one I like is Missouri, Missouri intensive. Missouri, this one.
Oh, that green one. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
this I either use this one or the one for kids. Literally anyone I see, they
Okay.
both work very well. But I feel like the one for kids, I feel like I have to mix that one with a moisturizing conditioner. I don't know. I feel like there's a bit more protein in there. I don't know if it's in my head, but I just find it's slightly different when I use it on its own compared to when I use this one on its own. So like
Mm-hmm.
this one, I've been trying it out just on its own because it says like it doesn't only like it's not only protein, like it doesn't only help because you know protein helps to repair damaged hair.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not only protein, it also helps to add moisture and shine. So I
Mm-hmm.
decided to just try it out and see whether like how my hair would be if I use this continuously. I've only used it for like 2 weeks now, and so far my hair doesn't seem like wrong or like strawy or anything like that. But I guess I mean, let me give it like a month and see how it is after using that continuously. But yeah, like mixing your moisturizing conditioner and a protein one or finding one that does both.
Yeah.
Very, very, very key. And I like every time I wash my hair, I deep condition. Like I don't deep condition like maybe once this week or once a month now. It's every time I wash my hair, I deep condition. So I can
Really?
deep condition. Yeah, I deep
That's like
condition.
every 2 weeks. That's not too much.
No, my hair has been loving it. I've always been like that since I went natural. I've never had any problem. It just works well for me. So deep condition all the time. Like I leave my conditioner on for like an hour at least. I
I used
just
to sleep with mine sometimes.
yeah, I just leave it there. Go about
Yeah.
my business, run all my errands. At the end of the day, I wash stuff. And like I just find that it really keeps my hair like very soft. And like when I use my products, everything just goes in. Like I don't feel like anything just sitting at the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with my product. So for my recommendations for shampoos, um, would be Cream of Nature or this Alike black soap one. If you feel like maybe you have like itchy scalp and things like that, but you don't want anything that's going to strip the oils out of your hair,
Mm-hmm.
you need
Mm-hmm.
something that will clean it but leave your hair soft. This
Yeah.
is perfect, like lifesaver. And then conditioners. This one,
Sorry.
I swear.
Okay. Is this better than the other? Have you tried the other one, the normal hair mayonnaise one
Which
for
one?
your natural hair?
Organic.
Yeah.
I used to use that when I had relaxed hair, but honestly, I don't even know because when I had relaxed hair, I didn't put any effort into my hair. So I could have been using products that were good, but like no. I'd probably only deep condition my hair like twice a year.
Because I think the or hair mayonnaise one, that's the organics one. That's the one I always use.
Yeah, if it works well for you, like stick to it. But I think that one is very protein heavy, so just check.
It is. It is.
Yeah, because
Yes.
how you know how much protein is in something is when you look at the ingredients, and
Mm-hmm.
it depends. The closer it is to the beginning of the ingredient list,
Yeah.
that's how much like the proportion of protein in there.
Okay.
Like the higher up it is, the more protein there is in the products.
Okay.
Yeah. So check and just like obviously try and balance with your moisturizing
You
condition.
use the Tresemme one, isn't it?
Yes. So whenever I'm mixing, I use Tresemme. I know, like it's such a weird choice, but I don't know. It just seems to work for me.
Like I'm trying to think what I used to use before, because I don't even think I know any good conditioner.
Really?
No,
This
I don't think I know any good. Tresemme is good, very is great for weaves, but I don't think I know any deep moisturizing conditioner.
ORS replenishing conditioner is a good one. Like one of my friends uses that and she loves it. Um, Even cream of nature, but the cream of nature intensive one, I think is more of a protein treatment than it's like a moisturizing
Mm-hmm.
conditioner.
I think
Yeah.
the reason why I never really used conditioner in the past was because that shampoo I used to use was also conditioner. So it was like detangling and conditioning.
Really? And
And
you felt like it helped?
yes, because I never needed a
Huh.
conditioner. If I had to use anything, then it would be Cantu after obviously and my protein treatment.
Yeah.
I never really used conditioner.
But what did you use for your co-washing?
As I am.
The actual co-wash
The
one.
actual coconut co-wash, whatever.
Did you
That thing
find
was
it
good.
was good? Like it helped like soften your hair?
I did like it. I really did like it. It was just very pricey
Yeah.
at the time when I was at uni, but I did like it. It was pricey.
Me too. I
I
like
think it was like
hair products so cheap. Like and
honestly, I think it was like 9 or 11 pounds just for one, and then you had to buy. Or maybe I actually had their conditioner as well. But I know I always used to buy two as I am things. So maybe one was a conditioner and one was the co-wash. But
okay.
the co-wash was expensive.
Yeah, a lot of that's something I find. Like a lot of like newer brands, they're definitely more like on the pricey side.
Mm-hmm.
I get it though because they all like I guess they use less harmful ingredients, like more
Yeah.
I don't say less harmful, more natural ingredients
Natural ingredients, yeah.
in their products. So it's obviously more expensive to like produce and stuff. But whew, sometimes I see some prices, I'm like, I don't know.
But these are things you have to buy every time.
Yeah, like
Every time.
the most expensive thing in my like hair collection right now is this the black soap shampoo that I was showing you. And
Mm.
like obviously I buy all these things from my store. So like I still pay full price like if I was going to Superdrug to buy it. So
Mm-hmm.
like before I bought it, you know when you're looking at something and you're like
How much is it? How much was the thing?
I think it's like 10.99.
Yeah, I don't like hair products that are up to like that price.
Yeah, like because for me, how much is cream of
It's a
nature?
one-off thing.
4.99 or something.
Yeah.
Cream of nature. So I was looking at that and looking at this product, but then I saw so many good reviews, and I was like, you know what? At the moment, like the way I'm scratching my hair, like
I'll pay anything.
I was like, you know what? I'll just try it. But honestly, it works. Like I think if the product works wonders for me, I think I'm ready to pay it. Like if it
Of
does.
course, to be honest, even me, hair oils, anything you tell me that this one will grow your hair or it will, no problem. We buy. Let's move. Let's buy.
Let's
Let's
buy.
buy. Yeah.
Now, actually, speaking of like well, not really hair oils, but like I've been using like T440 on its own,
Mm-hmm.
and the product is well, it says like that the product is actually designed to be used on its own. So like you know,
But have you seen the ingredients in that thing? I
there
would be pissed off if they told me to add something else,
it
and
has
then the price you
everything in there.
pay. It has to have everything,
Rose oil, rosemary oil, peppermint oil, castor oil. It has
and it's a good product. I remember when it just came out. I used to use it then. It's a very good product.
it's amazing. Like my mom has relaxed hair, and that's the only thing she's using on her hair. So she'll wash her hair, and she'll just use T440 on the actual hair, and her hair is never dry. It just always looks shiny and nice. Like she has
Yeah, it's a good product. It's a good
a
product.
really, really good product. So she was telling me, she was like, why don't you try and use it on your natural hair as well? I was like, mommy, like, no, they said we have to do LOC. We have to do. She was like, okay, do you? So like, but recently, actually, recently, like because of like hair buildup and stuff and like itchy scalp, I was like, okay, let me try and see if I can get a one product, that does it all for me.
Uh-huh.
I've been trying that, and I find that it keeps my hair, like my hair is really soft. I haven't noticed any difference, like, not doing like my usual LOC and just using tip of on my scalp and on my actual hair. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think
There's this other hair product as well. I honestly try to remember the name, but I know I don't have it anymore. But it's one of these creams as well they mix in Nigeria.
okay.
The ingredients in that, it's a Nigerian brand as well. The ingredients in that hair cream, the ingredients were amazing.
Oh, I love
It
all the.
was so amazing, but I just don't remember. So many people. So at the time in Nigeria, my mom's salon, anyone who came in, like you would see them using it. But I just don't remember the name of the thing. But I know that thing it was a good hair cream.
Yeah.
I just did not really like it because it's one of those hair creams that you would see the particles. You can feel the particles. So even when you put it on your hair, it can stain some. There was just something about the texture and the consistency, but
But as long
the
as it
hair cream,
works, like,
yeah, the hair cream is nice.
please, that's the most important thing there. Like, as long as it works, yeah. But like, I would like looking back now. I'm thinking like if I when I had like relaxed hair and dyed hair, I think if I had taken, like, if I had obviously been doing these things I'm doing now, like all my sulfate free shampoos and stuff, then I think I just use literally any shampoo I ran into. Like anything
Mm.
that was there, I would put it on my hair. And like, I think if I did that, and obviously I was doing like protein treatments, because like when you relax your hair and you dye it, it's, it changes like your hair porosity.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So you're more likely to start leaning towards like high porosity hair, which means that like you can get moisture in, but it's not staining
Yeah.
after like 1 or 2 days it's out of your hair. So so you need like a lot of protein treatments to like obviously kind of like fix your hair follicle, to kind of make it more closed so that anything you put in there actually stays in there.
Days, yeah.
Yeah, so I think like obviously if I had relaxed hair and dyed hair now, I would be following the same kind of steps I'm doing now, like sulfate-free shampoos, my deep conditioning, doing like LOC as well. I didn't actually know you could do LOC on like relaxed hair, but like,
Really?
I see a lot of like I follow like some relaxed hair pages on Instagram, and they all swear by it. So I was like, okay, so this is not like something that's just specific.
Natural,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I guess like you wouldn't be as heavy-handed because obviously your hair is really like it's silky, and
Silky, yeah.
yeah, if you put anything in, like it's more likely to weigh it down. So you'd want to go like a bit less when you're packing things on your hair. But yeah, like oof, definitely find that. Do you find that like do you find like with the seasons your hair maybe gets drier?
Yeah, of course in the winter it gets drier, for sure.
Still
It does.
so in the winter, like
Winter is just crazy. It
I
gets,
never leave my hair out anymore in the winter.
yeah.
Like it's it just falls off. You touch it and it's just falling off. It's just dry, no matter how much products you put on it. So I just try and like keep it in a protective style.
Or you
Um,
just have to moisturize constantly.
yeah, so like even when my hair is in a protective style, like I still like to do my LOC on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
But now I like when it's in braids, I use like spray leave-in conditioners.
Yes,
Because
yes,
obviously
yes.
I'm not washing my hair as often. You don't want to use anything too heavy because
Uh-huh.
just itchiness and product buildup. You don't want that. So I use like a spray leave-in conditioner. I use the spray Palmer's coconut oil leave-in conditioner.
Thomas is a good brand as well, you know.
Oh, it's really nice. Like I love it so much. Like, and it's one of those things that another reason I like spray leave-in conditioners. It's so easy. Like you don't have to start like patting your hair. You can literally just
Yeah.
open and spray and be going where you're going. So
So okay, so what do you use anyone in particular besides or Palmer's? Is it just for when you have braids, or do you use it now that your hair's out?
sometimes like if I don't have the energy to start like you know doing like parting my hair to actually get the
Mm-hmm.
product in, I just use Palmer's, or like maybe midweek if I feel like I just need a bit of moisture, I just spray like Palmer's on my hair. Like,
Okay.
I think it's really good as well. I really, really like
Yeah,
it.
because my cancer is finished now. I need to buy a spray one. A spray something. Because for
Yeah.
me, that's easier. Way easier. That
The
would be way
olive
easier.
oil one as well is really good. My cousin, she has dyed natural hair. She dyes her hair like maybe every month. Like, I'm surprised there's still hair on her head. But
I'm
like,
surprised too.
like, she swears by the Palmer's like olive oil spray one as well. That's what she uses because she has short hair. She just sprays it and like her hair is like good, really good for her. And then obviously I use like my oils and then my like a cream, but like obviously a little bit as well.
What cream do you use? Oh, Tiva Fuzzy. Now.
Yeah, T4 fuzzy.
Okay, yeah.
So I use that on my braids as well. But I don't put it on the whole braid. I just put it where my hair stops, like to.
Okay.
Yeah. And then yeah. So even when I have protective styling on, I still try and then also like oil my scalp as well because you don't want dry.
Mm-hmm.
Not nice. But yeah, yeah, protective styling in the winter definitely helps. Even like even I also find that even when I don't like if I leave my hair out like this um
Mm-hmm.
continuously for like maybe I don't like do plaits or something. I also find that leaving my hair out it tends to get a bit drier than if it's in like plaits or something.
Just leaving it like this, how you say it's not
Yeah,
afro.
leaving
I
it
think
afro or like a puff, just like I guess maybe because the ends are out and like I don't know, but I find that like leaving my hair like in a puff continuously, um, like it does get a bit like it's not dry like so dry, but it's not as moisturized as like if I do my usual like cornrows or stuff.
I
Yeah,
hardly take my hair out nowadays.
really.
Hardly. But in the past I used to. But
Fro.
now, uh, I don't because huh, okay.
You have to rock your fro. Come on.
Sometimes well, I guess when I take this braids up now, which should be soon really.
Hmm.
This my cornrows. When I take them out, I should take my natural hair out for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What of rice water on hair? Have you tried?
I've never actually tried it. I see like so many videos talking about how it helps like hair growth.
I have, you know. Well, I use it to be honest.
Do you find like what benefits? Do you see any benefits to it?
Okay. So my cousin used to do my braids for me, and I've always been the person to have my hair has always been hard, not soft. Like
Hmm.
I'm not never been that person to have soft natural hair. That's how my mom's hair is as well.
Okay.
So one time my cousin was doing my hair because she always complains every time she's doing my hair. But this time she was like, she said she was combing the hair and it was okay. She's like, hold on a second, your hair is so soft. What are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean so soft? Well, I know that my hair grows, and I cut my hair last year June.
Hmm.
So the length of my hair is now, I'm even surprised because my hair was shorter, way shorter. Like my mom cut it short, and it was even pissing me off. But now my hair's grown, like my hair's really grown. So my cousin was like, "What am I doing?" And I said, "The only thing I'm doing now is rice water. Like that's the only new thing I'm doing." Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So maybe that did help me. And obviously my hair grows anyway, but I use rice water and it grows with rice water for
So
my
how do
hair.
you use the rice water and how do you just
I
soak
use that as
water?
my L, like the LOC. I use mine L is my rice water.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. But people say you rinse it out. Like my friend was like, "Oh, the video she watched, the girl puts it in, uses the rice water as a rinse or whatever."
Hmm.
People are different, but I use that as my L instead of water.
Okay.
So I put like peppermint. I put some essential oils in the rice water so it doesn't smell too much.
What essential oils do you put in
Nothing hair, anything just to make it smell.
there? Okay.
Rosemary or something, not really anything beneficial to the hair. Maybe it does, but just like a few drops, just for the smell, really, just for the fragrance, not really for the benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I spray it on as my L, and then I do the rest.
I thought it was just one of these trendy, like sometimes like with like natural hair especially,
Too
something
many things.
come in as like
So many things.
and then they just leave and then you never hear of them again. So you don't really know whether does this actually work or like
No, for me, like I did like it.
okay.
I did like it for my hair, and I felt like it was good.
I think I'm gonna try it out then. Since you said you use it, just experiment and see how it comes out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. Rice water. Another thing to try.
Even onions. Apparently, onions is really good for your hair.
How much your hair be smelling?
Yeah, but I'm not even going that way. I'm okay with the hair I have now.
Rice water is okay, please. At least that one is not
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, there's so many things that when you watch YouTube
You watch a
videos,
lot of things and you see so many things sometimes, and you just
there's so many food stuff, aloe vera,
and that's what you use.
avocado, eggs. Anyway, I do those things though.
Say, do you use avocado?
For my deep conditioner before I used to. Not before, like I can still use it, but not right now. I've just not been deep conditioning. That's just the truth.
Okay.
Because I just want to hurry up and finish the wash day. But avocado, I'd use avocado, eggs, honey, all those things. I used to put them on my hair.
Did you find like the avocado was really like? Because I hear a lot that avocado is really good for dry hair. Like if you have dry hair, you
I
should.
was just going to say, but I think so.
Okay.
I
There's
think
this
it's a very good moisturizer.
there's this hair mask. It looks really pretty. It's from the same like black soap brand that I have.
Yeah.
They do like this green avocado mask as well. Like all of their things are very like organic and natural products. So they do like an avocado mask, and like I always see it. I'm always tempted to try it. But you know when you're just like you already have so many things here, just finish them up first before you.
Nah, I feel like it's good. I think it's good.
Ah, okay.
Because in Nigeria, where it was more convenient for me, because obviously I have people doing my hair for me, and
Yeah.
I will always do that. I
Okay.
will always, like
So they
every
actually
week.
help you do like you give them the avocados and stuff, and then they do it for you.
My mom has a salon. I mix my things at home, and then
Oh,
I take it to the salon, and I'm like, oh, I wash my hair there, and then put it on, wash it out. So I do everything. Someone is doing it for me, so it's very convenient. But doing it by yourself, oh god.
no, I really struggle. Like I go to the salon like twice a year. Once in December to do my braids when I'm coming back from Nigeria, and the second time is to trim my hair. I don't go to I don't know. I feel very uncomfortable with people doing my hair. I just feel like they don't have as much patience as I do.
But
Really
yes,
get in there to put
does your
everything.
mom have a salon?
No, she doesn't. She just has a hair shop.
Oh, okay.
She had a
Because
style on her hair. I'll be like, okay.
okay, that's yeah. Because I tell you to take your time. I
Yeah.
tell you what to do. Literally telling you what I'm going to. And I'm sure sometimes they get upset because it's like, why am I wasting my time sectioning this hair and when I can just do everything in one? But no, you have to be patient with me. That's why I have this particular girl that I would have, because she's very patient and she knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give her my tangle teaser, everything I use. I'm taking my hair things there. So you're doing it how I would normally I would have done it. But it's true, no one is going to be patient with you.
Yeah, they just don't have the pay. They're like, I have other people on the line.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
why am
true.
I doing all of this for you?
But then again, my mom always tells me, come to the salon when you know it's not going to be busy.
Yeah,
Don't come when people are there and then expect your hair to get done.
yeah,
No.
true. I guess that's that. Do you find like so I find like whenever when I want to do my braids, obviously they like stretch my hair out using a blow dryer. And I find that my hair gets so hard.
It does.
Like once heat touches my hair, I don't know what it is. Like
It does. It does.
it gets so hard. Like I use heat only once a year when I'm doing my braids. Every other time I don't go near a
For
straight hair.
me, because I don't even take braids, I don't take braids for more than maybe 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks is like my maximum. So I don't even mind. Sometimes I'll tell them, please don't stretch it. Don't blow dry this hair.
Really?
No, don't blow dry it. I can tell them the day before. The day before, I can tell them to braid it down,
Yeah.
and then I'll go and do the hair like that. Just don't blow dry it. Because I try as much as possible.
Blow
Try as
drying
much as possible
is
to stay away from heat.
my hair doesn't like it at all. Like it just gets so like immediately gets hard. It's just like that's definitely like it definitely dries my hair out. It's not good for my hair. And I also find like when I use anything like and I blow dry my hair, I feel like it just sits on my hair. I don't know. It feels like it doesn't get in there. If it's all in my head, but heat, no. I only do it once a year when I'm doing my braids, like, and then they say they need to stretch out my hair, but it's not. I try and stay away from it. Yeah, not for me.
There's so much to learn about natural hair.
Oh,
So
there's
much to
so
do. So much to wow.
honestly, even like relaxed hair, like I would have liked if there was someone here today that had like relaxed hair to just talk to us a little bit as well. Because when I had relaxed hair, I was clueless. I didn't know what to do. People always say,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I want to have relaxed hair because it's easier to manage." Like, I don't think it's easier to manage. I think when you have relaxed hair, you're just lazy. Lots of the times, like you're still meant to moisturize your hair. You're still meant to oil it,
Yeah.
but then you don't do it. You just leave it, and then all the hair is breaking out, and you're wondering why your hair has been here for the past how because you're not doing anything to it. So I think like even with relaxed hair, there's still a lot to learn, like with it. But yeah, oof, there's a lot. I think.
My friend has relaxed hair. Her hair is really long. Like and full, and you can see the hair. You can even think it's natural hair, but
Wow.
it's relaxed.
What does she do? What kind of? Do you know if she has
I
like
don't think no. She doesn't do anything. I think she's just one of those ones, but she doesn't do anything much.
genetics?
If he doesn't,
Genetics also definitely plays a very big part. Like,
but then I can't even know where the genetics is coming from because her mommy's hair is very short,
really?
and maybe her dad, but I don't know. Maybe her dad's side, but not her mom.
Hmm. Yeah, because you see some people like their hair is just flourishing, and then even people with natural hair, they'll tell you, "Yeah, I wash my hair, as the spirit leads, whenever." Like, I don't say I'm washing my hair every 2 weeks or every 1 week. Like, they just wash it whenever they feel like. They moisturize whenever they feel like. So again, like everyone's hair is just really different. A lot of trial and error, I think you need when you're doing hair. So like
Yeah.
find the perfect products for you, like because you can't just sit there and think that somebody will come and tell you use this, use that, use that. I guess people can just guide you and tell you their experiences,
Mhm.
and then you kind of pick up on stuff there, and then you start to try things, and hopefully something works. I don't believe that anybody's hair is too hard to manage. I just think
Hmm.
you're using the
Are you sure?
I'm very positive. I just think it's a case of you're not using the right products, or you're not doing the right things for your hair, or you don't understand your hair. I don't think
Okay.
everybody's hair is too hard to manage. There must be something like there must be something for your hair.
Anyway, it's true. Must be. After all what millions and one products in this world,
Yeah,
there
there's
must be
so many
something for
things.
you.
There must be something for your hair that will work. It's just about actually putting in the time, and then obviously like trying out things. You try something, it doesn't work, but like don't give up. Try something else. So you find what actually works for you. But obviously not just going to the shop and picking anything on the counter, but actually like
Yeah.
educated, you know, with research on products before you actually buy things. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the main things today that we've said: know your hair porosity,
Yep.
heat. Mm-mm. Try to avoid it
No.
as much as possible. Um, Jamaican black castor oil, shea butter, very good sealants. Sorry to like steal your hair. Rice water helps as well.
What did you say is a good tea that? What's the first one?
Jamaican black castor
Oh,
oil
castor oil. Okay, yeah.
and shea butter, very good for sealing in moisture. Argan oil, very very good moisturizing oil. Obviously know the product you're using on your hair. Like when you're doing your LOC, don't maybe you want to use like a moisturizing oil as well. And then use like maybe something like shea butter to like seal everything in,
Okay.
rather than like your hair is dry and then you just pick up like petroleum. Remember those like people still use them and it's really good for them, like Dax and stuff. They're good,
Yeah.
but you need to
I
know
believe those things are
what.
good.
Yeah, you can't, like if your hair is dry, you won't rub Dax on it because
Okay, no.
that's always moisturize your hair. Like so something like that you can use as like a sealant because nothing is passing through it. So you can put all the moisture that you want to put and then seal with that. Yeah. So knowing your products obviously and using the right things. And then sulfate-free shampoos are very good because they don't strip out the moisture. Um, alternate your protein and moisturizing conditioners. Um, the black soap shampoo that I showed from Ali K Naturals is really, really good if you want to really get into your scalp and really clean your scalp without stripping out moisture in your hair because it's sulfate free as well. Um, did I say rice water already? Rice water is really good for you.
Mhm. No,
Helps.
you haven't said that.
Yeah, rice water, very, very good. Recommended by me.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, very good to soften your hair. And like obviously it's not hair is not one size fits all. Like being said she was using products like obviously that you know shampoos that had like sulfates and it was
Yeah.
working for her. So,
Hmm.
like, don't just jump on the bandwagon because everyone is doing like if something works for you, stick to it.
What do you think about taking multivitamins as well?
I think it really helps. Like my mom always says it. She's like, whenever she sticks to taking her multivitamins, her nails and her hair grow so much.
I
Like,
used to take sugar bear hair as well when I was at uni.
yeah,
So I don't know, and it's gummy bears, so it was so lovely to eat. And that time, I probably bought how many months? Maybe 3 months. Three. Maybe I used it for about a year. Maybe I bought a year worth of supply, and it was. I felt like then my hair was really good anyway. But I still used to take care of my hair, so
yeah,
I didn't know what exactly. Actually, I'm gonna start taking that thing again because then I remember I had really strong nails as well.
yeah. It helps.
I
Like
had
I think
really
it'll be a
strong nails.
combination of everything. Like obviously not just sitting down there and not using anything for your hair, but taking multivitamins. Like
Yeah,
it's a combination of everything. Like vitamins are good for you. Like even on things like Well Woman, you read it on there, they'll tell you it's good for your skin, your nails, and your hair. And
yeah.
my mom, she tells me it's good. Your nails, your hair. Like whenever she takes them, she finds that they're really good. I've never really taken multivitamins long enough to actually, watch and see the difference hair wise. So personally, I can't really say. But from what I've heard from my mom, it does.
For
And
me as well. Anyway, but at the time, it was really good for me.
yeah,
But then again, I was taking care of my hair. But
I think it would be it. That would definitely have played a part. Definitely, I think definitely help. Yeah. So multivitamins.
yes, that as well.
Did I miss anything else? Trying to think. Just a quick recap. I've missed anything that we said. Any important points? Oh, protective styling. Like when your hair is in a
Hmm.
protective
Hmm.
style. Obviously, not just leaving it. You still have to do your LOC and oil your scalp and things like that. Mm, yeah, I think that was
Oh, good to even have the sugar bear hair. Okay.
yeah. I don't know, like multivitamins are specifically for hair. I don't know if it's one of those things that they just brand multivitamins as hair. Do you get what I mean? I don't know if it's a case of like, I don't know if you get what I mean. So like, there's
Oh,
Well Woman, right? Which
yeah.
is the multivitamin. They tell you it's good for your skin, your hair, your nails, for everything, general well-being. And then they have like all the hair multivitamins. So I don't know if
Oh,
it's a case of like, that's specifically for hair, or they've just taken multivitamins and just rebranded it and saying like,
it's for hair.
it's for hair.
Uh, I don't know, but it still has biotin in it, so I think it's not just for hair.
Okay. So
Yeah, it has zinc and biotin. So because biotin is there, and biotin is good for your nails and hair as well, right? Nail, yeah. So I don't feel like it's just hair, but I don't. And
okay.
anybody can call anything what they want to call it because it's literally because it was doing other things. I felt like it was not just
Your hair, your nails
my
are
hair. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I think I would actually try that, like start that again. I mean, it's good for general well-being.
Oh, well-being. Yeah, of course, it's true. It's
You're
true.
not really losing anything by having. Okay. Yeah. I think I will try that. Let's see. What else? Let me just make sure. Because that's how I'll leave this call now and be like, oh my God, I didn't say this. Well, I did talk about this. I didn't bring this up. Um, let's check. I had some notes actually. So, harsh products, even. Oh, there's something I actually saw recently. So for people that have like dry hair as a result of like chemical damage, like
Mm,
maybe when you over relax your hair, there's some people that relax their hair like every 2 weeks, um,
yeah.
or people that dye their hair very often. Like if if your hair is just really damaged because of that, you have to do like a very heavy protein treatment. So not just like your regular hair mayonnaise, like a protein treatment, like full on protein. That's what it is. So I think I think it's really cool because I saw like someone's before and after. So when you put it on, it gets very hard, and then they tell you not to like touch your hair or like comb it or anything. So you just
Mm-hmm.
put it in there, and then once it's done, it kind of like helps rebuild your hair follicles. So like,
Okay.
yeah, it helps it so that when you do moisturize your hair, moisture stays in rather than like you moisturize your hair today, everything's out tomorrow. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's definitely a good one. So like doing an actual intense protein treatment, not like the regular ones that, not like the ones we were just talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a very, very deep one. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about.
It's been a good class.
Yeah, I've really, really enjoyed it. I love just you know when you just like talk with your friends or like you just talk with people just
Mm-hmm.
about hair, like share their experiences. You learn so much. Like I mean, there's a lot on YouTube and stuff, but sometimes you just can't relate. Or
Sometimes videos are too long. They don't go
yeah,
straight to
they're
the
too
point. You
long.
click out.
And sometimes they're getting paid to talk about the product, so you're like, I don't know.
True.
I don't know if I'm the only one that gets a bit uncomfortable. So
They,
I don't
they,
really
won't, they,
know.
won't, they won't speak genuinely because they're
Yeah.
getting paid.
So yeah, I like just experiences with like friends and like just people talking about hair. And I hope I can continue to do more of these kind of videos in the
I
future.
hope so too.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hopefully, next time will be more of us.
Yeah, I hope
But it
so.
was good regardless.
Yeah. Anyways, this was nice. It was lovely. Thank you for logging on. Honestly, when
You're
I put up
welcome.
that thing on when I put up the invite on Instagram and Facebook, I was like, I don't think anybody's going to answer me. Nobody was going to answer me. That's why I put it like 2 weeks ahead. Because I was like, either so at least one person gets back to me, or everybody will forget I asked it, and then we can move on.
It's been a
But
good
yeah,
conversation.
thank you for deciding to
You're
join
welcome.
me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, darling.
No
Very
problem.
welcome.
No problem. Do you want to plug your Instagram? Her wigs are on point. So like I don't even know how to explain it. I said I was going to stop wearing wigs because I was tired of that basket look thing. Like, but like she just did a wig for me and whew, wow.
Thank you.
Can't wait to wear it. So yeah, you can plug your Instagram so people can check out your Instagram.
I should say it. Right? I should say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. My Instagram is at Prim and Trim. So that's PRIMN, just the letter N, Trim, TRIM. So yeah, Prim and Trim on Instagram.
Check her
Thank
out for her wigs. And you can also check out Crown Main's Instagram at crowned underscore main. So that's CROWNED_MANE. So it's just a page. I'm just, for me, it's more like a community just for women to share tips that I have, to share, give a bit of hair education where I can, also make people laugh. There are funny memes on there, so if you want to laugh, you
Of course. Yeah.
can. And then you also see like products that are stocked on Crown Main as well. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, Pinye, for this call.
You're welcome. Thanks, YA. Thanks for organizing. Hopefully we have more of this.
I hope so as well. Thank you.
Thank you.